Alright, lads, welcome back to part 2 of the Done Deal show. And in this one, we're going to discuss all the confirmed transfers Arsenal is making and has made. All confirmed done deals, all confirmed transfers. We have deals in the pipeline that have been confirmed, but they have not been announced. We're going to discuss those, but first we shall discuss those that we are completely sure that they are done deals. Do me a favor, smash the like button. It really means a lot, by the way, guys. So please do smash the like button, and thanks everybody. Thanks to the good guys who always subscribe to the channel and make it move at a very terrific speed. So thank you so much for subscribing. The people, the wonderful people who hit the notification bell, the wonderful people who smash the like button as well. I really do appreciate. So people, in the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, ever since we did the first done deal show, Arsenal has progressed on a couple of deals. We have signed a couple of players, we brought in a couple of players, and a couple of players have also been confirmed as departures. And I think the priorities have changed somehow, because if you look at the done deals that we're going to talk about in this one, are quite very difficult. Very different from the confirmed transfers that we were talking about, in the last time. Last time we thought Emi Buendia would be part of our done deals. That he is no longer part of them. The likes of Bissouma, those ones are very far. And now in this one, you look at the likes of Granit Xhaka, the likes of Sambi Lokonga, and a couple of others, and they're dominating the news and they're dominating this show. So guys, the video is sponsored by OneXpert. Make sure you check out OneXpert. Honestly, they bring you the videos and they sponsor us. So make sure just be kind enough. Go down in the description, click that link, that OneXpert link, and go there. Use promo code Cossy Media. When you reach there, just like I've written it, use Cossy Media promo code, and then you'll be able to win a 200% bonus on your first deposit. Bet with OneXpert, so that you do not regret. Betting is not allowed for persons under the age of 18. Let us get into it. So unlike other shows, this one I'm gonna start off with players that are incoming, and then I'll end with players that are outgoing, because I know the frustration. You guys always tell me, Cossy, begin with players that we are signing. Tell us about players that we are signing in, and then eventually we shall know about players that are leaving. So if we are to start with players that are coming in, the first player we talk about is Albert Sambi Lokonga. On your screen, very nice, nicely dressed in an Arsenal jersey. That is editing. He's not yet signed, it's not yet announced, so he's not yet put on the jersey. But this is a complete done deal. Albert Sambi Lokonga will do his medicals next week, and he will be confirmed as an Arsenal player. Deal completed, deal agreed, personal terms agreed, everything has been agreed. It's an 18 million pound deal, which will be eventually, of course, it stretches up to 22 million euros if you converted it into euros. So Albert Sambi Lokonga is a midfielder from Anderlecht, Belgian international. He's signed for Arsenal, 21 years of age. Some reports are saying he's coming in as a potential replacement of Granit Xhaka. Other reports are saying, including the likes of Charles Watson and The Athletic, are saying Lokonga is coming in as a future prospect in the midfield. He's not going to be directly replacing Granit Xhaka. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the midfield situation around Arsenal on the coming days. But what I can confirm at the moment, Sambi Lokonga, everything confirmed. This transfer can no longer be hijacked. It's a done deal. So that is the first thing we can confirm. Albert Sambi Lokonga. If you need to know anything about Albert Sambi Lokonga, let me know in the comment section, and let me know your thoughts about Lokonga in the comment section as well. Nice player, real potential. I think it's a bargain. If you look at his potential, it's really kind of a bargain that Arsenal signed him at that price. But anyway, there is nothing we could do. Signing number 2 is Nuno Tavares. This one is as done. Nuno Tavares, traveled to England, and he did his medicals way back in Portugal. He signed from Benfica on an £8 million deal. and that will be around 10 to 11 million euros. It has been confirmed. He signed a 5-year contract with Arsenal. Done deal, contract signed, paperwork signed between Arsenal and Benfica. This is a done deal. So he's coming in to deputize Kian Tierney in that left back situation, in that left back role at Arsenal. And one of the things I think Arsenal is so lucky about is there was so many clubs interested in this young lad, but it was so easy. 48 hours, it wasn't that deal. He he flew to England. And even if I say flight, I mean, really, it's ridiculous. But he flew to England yesterday. After doing his medicals, he will be announced as an Arsenal player anytime. It could be now, it could be tomorrow, it could be any day. It is now up to Arsenal to announce the player, but it is completely a done deal. £8 million, which is around 10 million euros plus add-ons included. Agent fees also settled. Everything has been settled around Nuno Tavares. There will not be any shocker with this one. Number 3 is the man himself, Ben White. Now, with Ben White, there's been a lot of saga. Really a lot of saga. But now today in the morning, we did confirm with Chris Whitley that these two guys is all but done. That is it. And in the first show we did today was Ben White's transfer all but done. So Ben White transfer all but done. I think what Arsenal need to do at the moment now. I think what Arsenal need to do is just to finalize the move, and the moment the player comes out of the Euros, he's gonna be confirmed as an Arsenal player. This one is an expensive one though, right? This is an expensive one because it stretches up to 50 million pounds. That could stretch up to 55 million pounds. He's coming in as a centre back with William Saliba now leaving out on loan to Olympique Marseille. We shall talk about that. So Ben White comes in as a direct replacement of both William Saliba and David Lowe. But I think for me, most importantly, he comes in to replace David Lowe, who I think had more of that leadership role he played at Arsenal. And Mikel Arteta doesn't see William Saliba, to have that, and doesn't see Rob Holding to have that as well. So Ben White comes in as a central defender. He probably will play with Pablo Mari at the beginning of the season because Gabriel Magalhaes will be out. Will be out with Brazil in the Olympics. So that one is also a confirmed one. Ben White will sign for Arsenal. I mean, it's as easy as that. Don't want to talk much about it. As easy as that. Okay. Now in the incomings, in the outgoings, the first one is William Borges da Silva. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that when he says this one will leave the club. Honestly, he will leave the club. But the problem is, where will he go? Right. So Arsenal have told the player, you have to go. The player says, I want to try something different. But the only problem now is his wages are astronomical, right? So that is the problem. His astronomical wages will not allow him get a place. He's been linked with a move to China. He's been linked with a move to Inter Miami, but a move to Inter Miami suddenly collapsed because the player wants more money than Inter Miami are offering Gonzalo Higuain. Where will Willian go? It's confirmed. He's gonna leave Arsenal in this summer. The only question is, where will he go? All right. Moving on. The next one is Becky B, Dua Lipa, Hector Bellerin. Now, with Dua Lipa, his situation is a little bit complicated. One, Arsenal are struggling to find a perfect right back replacement for Dua Lipa. The other problem is Dua Lipa is failing to find a perfect club, a perfect suitor where he can play football. However, it is confirmed by Fabrizio Romano that this one is going to leave, and Arsenal in this summer will try as much as they can to get in a new right back. He's been dreadful last season, and I don't want to see him at the club. But I'm not fuming, right? Not really fuming. So with Dua Lipa, he's been linked with Inter Milan and moved to Inter Milan. He's been linked to Villarreal. He's been linked to Sevilla as well. He's been linked to a couple of clubs, the likes of Real Sociedad. I think all the big clubs that wanted him, including Barcelona and PSG, because PSG have signed Achraf Hakimi. So there is no hope for Dua Lipa to go there. I think Barcelona have brought in Emerson from Real Betis. So there is no hope for Dua Lipa to go there. It is now confirmed. Dua Lipa will go to an average side. Unless he goes to Inter. Because what Inter want is to take him on a season-long loan with an obligation to buy. Will Arsenal accept that? Or do they want straight cash? It is a very, very big question, and it will be very interesting to see. Dua Lipa will leave Arsenal in this summer. It's a confirmed deal. Moving on is Willie Saliba. Now, Saliba is a victim of the Ben White deal. It's a little bit ridiculous that we are loaning out a young player like William Saliba with a lot of potential for a third successive consecutive season. Right? It's a little bit ridiculous, but I think if you look at what Mikel Arteta wants, William Saliba is not that player. Let's be honest. I think yes, he's messing around with Reece Nelson. He's messing around with Saliba. He's just messing around with our young talents, and it pisses me off. But if we go into reality, what Mikel wants to do is not what William Saliba is. He believes he has not arrived. He believes he's not the player. He believes he's not his man. And William Saliba has confirmed that he will be going to Olympique Marseille on a third successive loan deal ever since he signed for Arsenal from Saint-Etienne. What are your thoughts on this one, guys? What are your thoughts? He's going out on loan. Confirmed. A deal is very close. I mean, what is going to happen with William Saliba is disgusting for me. Ridiculously disgusting. My favorite one, isn't it? Matteo Guendouzi is the other one on the list. Guendouzi will leave Arsenal for Olympique Marseille. Arsenal have agreed to lower their demands in the player. And reports have it that, yeah, you know what? Arsenal could go for 15 million euros. Or even less than that. And look, I mean, this is bogus. Like, real bogus business. It doesn't cost us a penny. It doesn't cost us anything to let Matteo Guendouzi, try his luck this season. He's proven well at Hertha Berlin, and I think if you give him a chance in the Premier League this season, give him a chance. Try to give him a chance. We are trying so much to protect Willock, and we cannot protect Matteo Guendouzi. I don't want to fume on this show. So Olympique Marseille are very, very close to signing Matteo Guendouzi on a permanent deal. Arsenal will eventually sell Matteo Guendouzi. That has been confirmed as well. Lastly is my man, Granit Xhaka. He's not my man on the pitch, but I really do like him. I mean, I liked his football at Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's disappointed me at Arsenal. And everybody who thinks Xhaka has not been a disappointment, you disappoint me as well. But Xhaka will go to Roma. The deal is in the final stages. His deal is in the final stages. He'll go to Roma. Done deal, confirmed. He wants to go. He's told Arsenal, and Arsenal have been in talks with Roma to see that they can agree on the price. And basically, it's going to be around 20 million euros. So those are the done deals around Arsenal. If you want anything confirmed, please do subscribe to the channel. Another reason to subscribe. If you want speculation, please do subscribe to the channel. Another reason to subscribe. If you want Arsenal analysis, please do subscribe to the channel. It's another reason to subscribe. And if you want Arsenal fan opinions and to voice your opinion, subscribe to this podcast. That is another reason to subscribe. And I'll speak to you in the next one.